You have bigger problems to worry about than crying when you miss your bus. I have bigger problems to worry about than listening to you cry. Let me give context. Habits, man. At this point, I have cancer. You should not be putting that kind of emotional toll on me frequently.
Yeah.
And aside from that,
you knew you had cancer.
Yeah, from time.
Like you told her, yeah.
This was like 2 months after I had gotten my diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm dealing with so much shit. Aside from you crying right now, you're frequently emotional. Every I could count. Okay, maybe out of 7 days in a week, you're gonna have a day when you're randomly sad. I'll deal with that. You're gonna have a day when someone else puts you in a bad mood. I'll deal with that. I might have an off day. Okay, fine. We only have 4 more days of peace. Then now you're gonna have a day when you're tripping over some shit, undoubtedly. So now we only have 2 days. So it's like I only have 2 days of peace a week. Like, come on. I should not. You should know better than to be putting your problems on me. Because I'm not putting my problems on you. When I'm in pain, you don't see me crying to you.
Yeah, and this is something I talked to someone about recently about like when two people in our generation right now are dating.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the girl has so much expectations from
Yeah.
the guy. You're like,
let's be realistic.
You're like, man, I'm only like 22.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like we're the same age. How you put in this much expectation of, and like, I'm not putting this much expectations on you.
Exactly.
You understand? Because like, I'm like, and even when a guy starts trying to be like, okay, when you start kind of like listing or putting out your expectations, they call it as, oh, you're trying to control or toxic masculinity, this and that. And in general, I've had that conversation. I'm like, I don't think anyone should be putting any expectation on anybody.
Yeah.
The two of you do your best, bring whatever the two of you can bring to the table.
Exactly.
And make it work. You understand? But my problem with you though, going back to what you just said, I want you to address it more with your conversation. You said in Toronto, most Toronto girls, like, let's say if you have a guy that's spoiling you, right, and is not cheating, they're okay with it.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm not saying that's a good habit, but
it's not just about the spoiling. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
The emotional.
Yes. I'm not saying the guy should be toxic, but the kind of thing, like, for example, if
sorry, because like what comes with that most of the time, especially with African men, when they spoil or like when they're spending on a girl. They tend to have this idea that, oh, I own this girl, or like,
yeah,
or like,
for a fact,
it's a property or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for a fact. I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about like slight things like, oh, he didn't notice that you had new nails or some shit, just some.
Oh,
okay. It's like really, like, understand? You're offended, but like, is that really necessary right now? Like, should we really be having a proper argument over me not apologizing for this shit? Because do you have siblings? If you grow up with siblings, you're gonna realize that honestly, there's gonna be a lot of times when you guys argue. Your sibling's not gonna apologize. You know he's wrong. He knows he's wrong, but it's like, nah, I'm doing this shit right now. I've apologized so many times. You're gonna have to bite this bullet. And considering me, I'm just like, I don't think I was wrong. I'm usually the one that's being considerate. At this point, I was like, nah. Hell, there's no way I'm gonna apologize for this shit. Shortly after that, right? Maybe like a week after that. This was like a week after I'd gotten back from Edmonton, right? Mm-hmm. I have it in mind. The reason why I went to Edmonton was because she told me she was feeling sad and lonely. I was like, okay, I'll be there next week. Now, where I fucked up was by doing that, because now you're under the impression that once something goes wrong, this person is willing to move heaven and earth for me. So your expectations all the way here. Then now when the person is acting normal, he's not doing enough. I was like, I'm not, like, bro, I'm not printing money. This costs money. This costs time. This is unsafe for me. From that, I believe I should have at least a month of no arguments. Like, I could accidentally, if you're cooking, accidentally tip over the pot. But I don't think you should, because for me to do this, I believe I deserve something back. But fine, I don't get it back. Fine, that's fine and dandy. But at least the minor things, that shouldn't be an issue. A week after. Come on, let's be realistic. Then a week after that, towards the end of October, this was like, normally sometimes I have problems sleeping, right? So I may have to take some meds to make me sleep. Yeah. So basically, this was towards the end of October. I was scrolling through my phone, right? And I saw a tweet that the chick was talking about. She was like, my sister ruptured her appendix, and she didn't even go to the hospital for it because she didn't even know she had ruptured her appendix.
That's dangerous.
Because she was like, because she just thought it was period pains, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, she ended the tweet with, "Men could never." Now, honestly, I don't care about your sister. Like, if I'm being realistic, I don't care about your sister's appendix. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not saying, oh, it ain't shit. I'm just saying, it has no emotional toll on me. Now, where I'm invested in what you said is, men could never. I'm not even a hyper-masculine person. I don't mind taking L's. I don't mind taking dubs. But let's be realistic. One thing that we've seen on social media in recent times is it's always a competition. Why are men and women, why are we competing? Like, bro, I'm not trying to, like, because I'm not trying to fight you. Like, why you always making, like, I personally don't mind the whole men are trash thing, only when people start believing it. Remember recently where people were, what's that chick's name, Grace, where people were attacking her because she ended up getting married after the same men herself for how many years. It's like, you guys are the stupid ones. She's saying it for banter, and you guys are really swallowing it and be like, oh yeah, men are trash, men are trash, men are trash. You guys don't have that many options to be saying men are trash, men are trash. The people that have options, as awkward as this might sound, right? The people that have options, a lot of options, I don't see them saying men are trash. Well, think about it. How many people, okay, no offense to anybody, but how many people do you know, like, how many babes do you know at top of the social food chain that are screaming men are trash, men are trash? Think about that. Not too many. Because they realize, okay, everybody's trash at the end of the day. But pros and cons. What's this guy bringing to the table? What am I bringing to the table? This guy bringing more to the table. I could sort of put up with his trash behavior. I'm not saying that's the right thing, but that's just how society is.
Yeah.
So you that you don't have too many options, you're basically saying men are trash, reducing your amount of options even further. Now you're gonna be single, you're gonna be bitter, and blaming it on men are trash. Men are trash, men are trash. Have it in mind. You have to take accountability. The same way people, this thing that people were dissing. I can't remember who gave the award to Cardi. They said Cardi is a clown of the year, and people were saying, "Oh, why you say it was clown of the year?" Because Offset was one that's cheating. Why don't you give him clown of the year?
Oh yeah.
Everybody says that Offset is scumbag. Everybody says Future is a scumbag. But this man cheated. You took him back. He cheated again. You took him back. Now he cheats. He acts as if someone hacked his account.
Yeah.
6 hours later.
You know what's funny? Actually, my problem is with the Future one a lot. Because the one with Offset and Cardi, that's their problem. That's the two of them dealing with. That's whatever, you understand? Women are always attacking Future. That, oh, he has 50 baby mamas or 50 children or this and that. But I'm like, none of you guys have ever sat down to take in that these women
know he's that kind of person.
He's that kind of person,
but
they're still opening their pussy for this guy to not inside.
Yeah, it's like, come
so I'm
on,
like, they know what they're getting into because they know he got money.
Yeah.
You understand? And he can take care of the child support or whatever.
But they weigh the pros and cons. He has money.
Yeah.
So he can do whatever.
So I'm like, how come none of you women have actually... Because Future is not putting a gun to all these women's heads like, oh, open your pussy. You understand? I'm like...
I wouldn't even say Future's a romantic guy.
Yeah.
He's probably going to slide into your DMs and be like, yo, I have a show.
You know, like pull up, you know? So I'm like, everyone's always coming at Future, this, that. I'm like, but none of you guys are blaming the women for allowing this guy to nut inside them. You know, so I'm like, yeah, that's the one that I don't understand, but hey, what do I know?
So then, I now then tweeted, I can never understand this pain tolerance agenda that women keep pushing because of periods. You would think they're getting shot in the kneecap every month. Now, face value, maybe I didn't say that the right way. It sounds very controversial. It sounds as if I'm dismissing periods. Now, this might trigger some people. Let's say I decide to dismiss it. I get past with that. I will address that further on. But now, I'm not even... I have no concern. I don't care about period. I personally don't care. I personally don't care. What I'm addressing is the... Men could never. Men could never. Men could never. You remember, like, what... was it last year that people were saying, oh, Serena Williams is the greatest athlete of all time simply because she played after she was pregnant. I bet me personally, I believe Serena Williams is the greatest athlete of all time. But that narrative started making me think, nah, this chick can be the greatest of all time. If this is what you guys want to use to raise her up. Someone now told me, oh, you wouldn't know. You don't know what she's been through. Have it in mind. Serena Williams' pregnancy, it had complications. Now, they said because of those complications, she's the greatest athlete of all time. To me, I would say those complications are not a big deal. Let me tell you why. The problem with her pregnancy was normally she has a lot of blood clots, right? During her pregnancy, she had a pulmonary embolism. So when you have a blood clot in your heart, and the usual alternative is to give you blood thinners. And she was on blood thinners, right, while she was pregnant. Time to give birth, the regular way doesn't really work. So now you have to do a C-section. But you can't really do a surgery while on blood thinners. Because you might, like, even after cutting you open and stitching back up, it might not close up.
Yeah.
So their problem is I'm saying, oh, blah blah blah, when I know nothing about it. This is exactly the thing I had. Mine was worse because I wasn't moving. I was on bed rest. She was able to do a surgery. I wasn't. Because like it was more risky for me. So my stance was, unless it affects her performance as an athlete, unless this is something that happened to her while she was doing her job of being an athlete, it should take no bearing into the greatest of all time conversation. And for example, soccer players, whatever, you could get hit by a car outside. When you come play well, you don't give a shit. I mean, it's not for the story, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make you better. It's not as if you had an injury on the field and you overcame that. Nah, that's so.
I get your analysis. I know where you're coming from. So when you tweeted that, did she take offense to it? Or?
Oh, that's where I'm getting to. So now, first reaction, her friend Tayo, she basically tweets, "Uche, I'm unfollowing you by all caps, all caps." Have it to mind, I've known Tayo for like what, 4 years.
Wait, who's Tayo?
The other one of my
okay,
ex's friends. I've known Tayo for 4 years. Me and Tayo, we talk every week. You have a problem? Like, okay, let's say I was tweeting something mad, something wild. You have my number. You call. We literally were on the phone like how many days ago. Call me, be like, Uche, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why are you making me a spectacle? Why are you tweeting I'm unfollowing you? Bye. If you don't want to call me, just do it. Just unfollow me. Block me. Why are you making a spectacle? We have a lot of mutual friends. You don't think our mutual friends can see that shit? You're basically writing people up. Now, next thing, someone else, Sandra now replies me. She's like, she basically asked for what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind being wrong, but like if I'm wrong, come to me looking for an understanding. Don't come to me looking for a fight.
A fight, yeah.
Because whenever I say some words, Sandra will always be like, "Oh, you basically ask me what you're saying, like, explain further." And I will always answer that because like you're coming to me non aggressively. I will give you the best answer the way I can. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but just don't come to me so aggressive. Next thing I know, I sleep and wake up. She calls me after like 30 seconds. She's like, what are you tweeting? I start to explain to her. She's like, it's not your place. I was like, are you even listening to what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about periods. I'm talking about, if you're saying men have a lower pain tolerance than women, I'm fine. But at least you have to have some backing. Now, if your only backing is something that men can never experience, I was like, come on, let's be realistic here. Because at the end of the day, not to sound any type of way, but you say you have a high pain tolerance, but if I slap you, you cry. I'm almost saying I don't slap anybody, but I'm just saying that's the way it is. Some people have worse periods, some people have less painful periods. Some chicks I know, you have that period and you don't feel any pain. Some chicks I know, they're rolling under the bed because like it's so much pain. And I'm just talking about on average, are people having pain that men cannot handle? Is there a way to like what's the name, measure that or something? That's why I said, that's why I used that it's almost as if they're getting shot in the kneecap every week, because for a fact there's no man that's getting shot in the kneecap and is enduring it. That nigga's passing out. He's going to the ambulance if he can't walk. Have it in mind. One chick DM'd me and basically said that periods are worse than getting shot in the kneecap. I mean, well,
that's how you
I was this close to calling her stupid, but I was like, nah, this is not worth my time. You're not my girlfriend. I don't even need to convince you. Do what you do. Now, if you're my girlfriend, you're calling me to explain, and I'm telling you where I'm coming from, and you're saying it's not my place. At some point, right? Okay, I'm a very proud person normally. Even though I toned that down, I'm a very proud person by nature. If you're telling me it's not my place, it's not my place, it's not my place, you're basically saying like, who the fuck are you? You might as well say who the fuck are you, right? I have to mind, whenever my ex was on the phone with me, like if we're not on the same page, she's basically shouting. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing this bullshit. The fuck? Like, first of all, who the fuck are you talking to? I've been tolerating this bullshit for so long, but who the fuck do you think you're talking to? See, I understand that you're not used to people acting out against you because you're used to being the finest girl in the room. But come on, like, see, I'm not a dickhead. Like, If you want to talk to me that step, at the end of the day, I live in Toronto. There are other fine babes in Toronto, so your replacement is not hard to find, and that's facts. So the thing that aggravated me the most wasn't even the way that she was talking. It's like, you're my girlfriend, right? We talk every day. You know what I'm going through, right? Who are you to say it's not my place to comment on that? Now, let me give context. If there is anyone, now I'll say this for a fact, if there is anyone that wants to tell me that, have it in mind that people think cancer is just a disease. There's a lot of pain involved. I had holes in my spine, literal holes in my spine, because your bones are eroding. So now, if there's anyone that wants to tell me, oh, periods are more painful than cancer, I think you might be smoking crack. You might need to check your dealer, because here's the thing. When I first got my diagnosis, right, it didn't take the doctor a matter of seconds to realize he's prescribing me opioids. Have it in mind, these opioids, no regular doctor is prescribing them for you. The opioids I'm on, hydromorphone, that's the second deadliest opioid in North America. Deadliest is fentanyl. Everyone dies of that shit. But hydromorphone, people are overdosing on that shit. So that shit is being prescribed to me. It's not even doing shit for me. It's just taking away some pain from a particular part of my body. There's still other parts I have to worry about. And you, from wherever, you want to come and tell me that, oh, I haven't experienced it. At the end of the day, I don't have to have experienced something to know the magnitude. Because you have to judge what are the implications of this. Some periods are very painful, but that's when, most of the time, whenever it's very painful, there's usually some complications. Something's wrong somewhere. That's not the average. A normal period should not have a complication. So if you can still walk, you still have another problem I have. As unsensitive as this might sound, whenever it's a common thing. Whenever girls have whenever it's that time of the month, and they're tweeting, "Oh, I'm in so much pain," blah blah blah. Honestly, I don't think you're in that much pain if you can tweet. I'm not even joking.
But that's the pain tolerance you're talking about, though, because like, they're able to take it and still function. Like they're able to be on their period, they go to work, go to class, tweet, and do all this stuff.
But here's the thing. That's why I said the levels to it. The levels to it. If someone gets shot in the kneecap, are they using their phone?
Probably not. No.
I've been in pain where it's like where literally I can barely breathe because of the pain.
No, I feel like for someone like you, yeah, like
I have seen the different levels.
You've been there, you've done that, right? But I feel like the average man, right? For let me say someone like me, right? Like the average man, like I've never experienced.
I'm not expecting
pains,
you
right?
to have my pain tolerance.
Exactly. I've never
here's
experienced period pains,
exactly. That's the thing. Because that's why I said, remember when I said if I decided to dismiss periods, I should get a pass for that. Speaking in context because of who I am, what I've gone through. Now, if I'm not doing that, you are my girlfriend at the time. You know what I've been going through. You know, I have it in mind. From the August 23rd to September 16th, I slept in my office chair. I couldn't sleep on my bed. Like dead ass. There is no... You can put a gun to my head and I'm not laying down on that bed. Because of the amount of pain it takes to lay down on that bed. To get up, lay down. I said, I'll sleep on this office chair. You've been in a chair for so long, like your body starts to... I'm like, I'll do this shit. I don't. So it's like, part that was aggravating me, you're saying it's not my place. And I was like, what the fuck? If there's anybody's place to speak on pain, I'm the one that should be talking. Most people on TL have barely experienced pain.
Yeah.
I always say this to my friends. I've never broken a bone, but I want to. So I want to know what it feels like. I've never gotten shot. I want to. I want to know what it feels like. I want to know, like, I want to establish, I like to be able to compare things. I want to establish different levels. So now I've seen that there are levels where it's like, no, when I'm in serious pain, painkillers are not doing shit. My phone, I'm this close to smashing it because of how close. If my phone is here and you text me and I'm in pain, I might just smash it. Because I don't want anything. I don't want you to breathe near me. Yeah. You being right here, that's too close. Leave the room. Just be there. You should leave the room, and if I call you, you should be here in 2 seconds. That's the way. It's like you get to a point where you realize that this is something that you're not going to wish on your worst enemy. Because it's.
So going from that tweet,
after that tweet, we broke up. On that call right there, we broke up.
Oh, that's when you guys broke up.
So I'm just like, what?
So so like I've tweeted some stuff, right? I've tweeted some stuff where people didn't agree with me, and I understand. If you wanna talk to me and get where I'm coming from, come to me and we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
Don't come to me.
Don't come to me be shouting like the fuck.
Understand? So I understand that perspective, But at the same time, so now because I wasn't there, right? So
Yeah.
I can only just kind of like picture what you tell me. So when she called you, trying to tell her like, what did you tweet? You were just yelling on the phone and cursing you out and those type of things.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did that lead to like the breaking up? So she was like, oh, like I can't deal with
She was
this
like,
anymore.
no, she was basically like, I can't be with someone that has no empathy, blah blah. When we met, I told her, bro, I have no empathy. She's like, okay, it can't be that bad. She's like, I can't be with someone with no empathy. I can't be with someone that thinks the way you do. And I was like, don't be with me. Because it's not the first time. If you're using the first time, remember I said, oh, when you're younger, if your parents threaten to beat you, you most likely not do it. When you're 16, and like, if you go out, I'm going to beat you. You go out, party, chop your grinds, come back next morning, like, oh, I'm ready for the beating.
I'm ready for the beating.
So it's like, after a while, you're making threats that, oh, I can't be with someone. Then, bro, I'm not forcing you.
I feel like what she didn't understand is that for me, I understand like the average man or the average guy or whatever, but your situation is different. So your mindset and the things you have to overcome, they're different. But at the same time, I don't really feel like you blame all that on you having cancer and everything you've gone through, right? Because at the end of the day, people might just look at it like, oh, that's your way of it's your past, it's your excuse. Like, oh, I'm allowed to say whatever I want to say because I've experienced cancer. You understand?
That's if I decide, okay, no, every time I want to use cancer as an excuse. If look at it like this, right? If I was always the kind of person that every time I use cancer as an excuse, don't you think everyone would know I had cancer?
True, fair enough.
I keep it as, I don't even want you to know. I want you to treat me like a normal person. I give people a pass, even my friends. Whenever there's sometimes when I remind them, you're forgetting I have cancer. When it's like, oh, okay, everybody, we're going out. Okay, who's the designated driver? Like, bro, you guys want me to be the designated driver, but you're forgetting I'm the sickest person on everyone here. So just don't forget that.
Yeah.
And I give everybody a pass for forgetting. And if I'm giving you a pass and you're still coming to me with some negative energy, and I'm just like, I'm not a dickhead. I'm not going to. You think I should beg you? Come on now. See, after we've broken up, subbing here and there, I don't mind you subbing me. I'll sub you back in there. Be like, fun, be better. Last, do. I don't do. Sub. You guys get back together. But what I don't appreciate is when your friends are
subbing you too.
Like my friend, because man, my friends know we're broken up. Well, my friends keep them quiet. Because here's the thing: if other people start like seeing the same things I'm seeing, and the timeline knows me and these people were close, they're gonna start putting two and two together.
Yeah.
So Tyler now tweets, I love when my friends get rid of the deadbeat man. Ew. Now all your friends won't come and start laughing. Your friends won't join in on the tweet.
Yeah.
Kiki, haha. Fine, I don't care about that shit. But at the end of the day, right, my thing is, if you're a hard guy, be a hard guy. If you're a soft person, don't be trying to be a hard guy. Later on at night, you're crying at 3 a.m. because now you're single and you miss me. So when your friends are doing all this children, if you're a hard guy, fine, join them. But if not, at the end of the day, you're going to be crying. And you're not going to cry to your friends because they can't do shit for you.
So she started calling you at 3 a.m.?
No, cause I know the kind of person she is.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, okay, at this point, okay, even if we're broken up, you're angry. You can be angry, but last you still end up crying. You cry about random shit. So now this was like around like the 6th, when she was meant to come here. Flight already booked and everything. So I texted the day before, right? I'm like, am I picking you from the airport or are you calling an Uber?
Were you guys still technically broken up?
Yeah, but I mean, your flight is booked. You can't cancel it. So
well, people do that all the time.
No, but this is but you can if you're doing it in advance. And the airline in particular, Flair, they're not even.
No, I mean like people cancel like you know how like they're all like, oh, if you booked a vacation with your girlfriend and boyfriend and you guys break up before then, do you still go on the vacation together?
People break up like a month before, not a week before.
Well, fair enough.
So it's like, I know you haven't cancelled it.
Yeah.
Because we were talking, because we were basically talking, right? And I was telling you it's not a good idea if you're here because the amount of tension, you're like, you can't get a refund for it. You're coming regardless. So in my head, you're still coming. So I'm asking you, am I calling an Uber or am I picking from the airport? Have it in mind, she doesn't have many friends in Toronto. They're like literally, the amount of people she knows Toronto, a handful. The amount of people that she can stay with if she comes to Toronto, you'd be like, what, 3, 4? I'll do 3, 4 people, I'm included. So it's like, okay, ideally, we can be broken up, but at the end of the day, I have principles. because me and my brother we argue all the time. At the end of the day, when you were younger, you argue with your brother, and then you guys still go sleep on the same bed.
Yeah.
You argue with your sister, you guys still go eat on the same table.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we broken up. Okay, and so you come here, you do your shit, go wherever you have to go. We could literally. I'm used to being in a situation where I'm watching something on my laptop. My brother's watching something different. My friend's watching something. I'm watching something different. We can be in the same space. We're vexed for each other. We're doing two completely different things. So she's just like, oh, why would I assume that she commits to me? I was like, well, I mean, you did say you're staying at my place when you're in Toronto. You don't have anywhere else to stay. She was like, oh, she booked an Airbnb, blah 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 blah. Now, okay, fine and dandy. Cool, you booked an Airbnb. Okay, cool. I'm just like, because at the end of the day, I know how someone, I know, like, if I'm close to someone, I know how they think. I know you're saying we're broken up, we're going to stay broken up, but you come to Toronto, shit, closure happens, whatever. Like, I know the kind of person you are. I've been hearing murmurs here and there that you still miss me, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, I know, all I need is just one conversation, face to face. Because I'm not going to have a conversation with you over the phone, because I'm not going to deal with each other.
Yeah.
So, I leave that at that. Next day, she calls me in the morning, at like, let's say, 9 a.m. my time, and I was sleeping. Normally, like, I always see any call that comes to my phone, but I just look at it, know whether I should pick up, and no. So it's like, you called me, you're crying, or you don't know whether you should get on the flight. Nah, I'm just like, shit. I told you, like,
you don't know that she should get on the flight because she doesn't want to.
She doesn't feel as if it's necessary for her to come to Toronto. Her and her dad had an argument because first time she came to Toronto, Jean Carabana, she didn't tell her parents that she was here. She lied and said she was in Calgary. I was like, okay, cool. So it's like you're just like, oh, there's so many different reasons why you shouldn't come. But here's the thing: if I'm part of the reason, if I'm not part of the reasons why you want to come to Toronto, why are you asking me whether you should come to Toronto? I thought we were broken up. If we're broken up, why the fuck are you asking me if you should hop on a flight to my city? So obviously, what would any reason person? I was like, yeah, come, cool. You don't need to see me, blah blah blah. I already cooked your shit because like I planned for this shit ahead of time. I already have your supplies ready in the fridge. I'll drop it off. I don't need to see you. I'll drop it at Airbnb. Obviously, that was like, because I was like, I mentioned I was going to see you, right? I know how these things work.
We know the tactics.
I know the tactics. Long story short, she misses a flight. Why? Lack of planning. As per usual. Happened to man, the first time she came to Toronto, she also missed a flight on the way back. She was complaining to me on the phone, like, expecting me to book another flight. I was like, bro, I already booked this flight for you to come here. I'm like, bro, my money is like, bro, Caribana, everything. Like, come on, you know how that initial August month is. Like,
You're paying for all these flights.
I paid for the first one to come.
Yeah.
And I paid for the first one to come. I paid for when I went there. This was now basically her turn to pay, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, you now missed your flight. Okay.
The one that she missed, she paid for that flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Missed the flight, goes to her friend's place. I call her, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, even by the way, we shouldn't be talking. My friends don't, I shouldn't, because if my friend find out that we're talking again, they're going to think this, that, and I was like, why the fuck do you give, what your friends think? Like, are they in a relationship with you? Are they crying with you at 3 a.m.? No, then fuck them. So, day after, right, I'm just like, okay, you know what, let me just do something nice. Day after, I'm just like, you know what, how about I get her flowers, right? I'm a romantic person. I buy flowers for people I care about all the time, right? Like, you know, let me just get flowers. Simple message, nothing too spectacular. I don't need to do all the shabazz. It's just like simple message. Let's keep it casual, right? Because at the end of the day, in my head, I was like, if she's not moving to Toronto after she's done with school, like technically I'm out because I can't be doing this longer. There's not even a safe it's a flight. It's 4 hours. It's like, nah. So I was still a little bit optimistic in my mind, right? So I ordered flowers on the 7th. I expected to come on the 8th. On the 7th, like around like afternoon, evening, she calls me. She's like, Uche, what the fuck did you just do? I'm just like, huh? I started thinking, yo, did I message some people? Blah, blah, blah.
Just slide into some DMs where you're supposed to slide in.
She find out something I did from before. It's like, you sent me fucking flowers? Actually, I see the voice note because happens to me. Remember I said that she was always shouting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm communicating to other people, they might think I'm exaggerating. So I was like, once she just started shouting, I was like, you know what? Let me just record this shit so I could play it for my friends after and they see that I'm not tripping. Yeah.
So you sent her flowers in the back of your mind. That's after she missed her flight coming here. So you sent her flowers to just kind of chill.
Yeah, obviously it's part of the tactics.
Part
Like,
of- yeah,
I send you flowers,
I
you feel
know.
emotional,
Yeah.
you start caring for me again. Because here's the thing, if you genuinely don't care, you're not gonna ask me, should I go on that flight? So I know you still care.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm a bad person for trying to reawaken your feelings. Shit, I'll own that. At the end of the day, I didn't want to be single. You didn't want to be single, so I'm gonna do what I have to do. So I send her flowers, then she now calls me, and I start recording.
Wait. Is this the one you made the video for when you were dancing?
Yeah.
Fucking triggered. To apologize, did what you just did there. The fact that you're able to do it even worse because of when you're doing it. Like your brain, Uche, your brain will not tell you. Your brain will not tell you.
Aggression in your voice.
It's now. This is the first time I'm telling you, I just tell you fucking flowers. You think that's what I need? You think that's what I just needed to fucking apologize?
That wasn't the point of the flowers.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm saying that you cannot send flowers to somebody that feels the type of way about you and expect the person to receive the flowers with open arms or expect to call the person and have the person pick up the phone. You should not expect those things when you haven't gone through the simple process of apologizing. That's what I'm telling you.
I wasn't
Because remember
expecting
this shit.
anything.
No, it doesn't look like you expected anything if it's just a fucking principle. If you fucked up, you're seeing the reaction that somebody's getting. You don't try to go back to fucking regular setting. You fucking apologize first. You apologize first and you didn't. You apologized first and you fucking did not. That was my thing. Why I'm
So
saying
she's
so much
emphasizing
about
on apologizing for the. Was that in regards to the tweet?
No, not for the tweet.
When you guys.
No, when I said you should have drove.
Oh.
That's what I said. There's no I'm apologizing for it. That's what she's still mad about.
So and when you told her that she should have drove, this was before.
This was before the tweet.
Before the tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the anger from the tweet stemmed. This was built up anger.
Yeah.
This was built up anger.
So when she said she should have apologized, that was when you said she should have. That was when she said she missed the bus when she was at a friend's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not once did you leave your mouth like you're sorry. The way you said it, just reiterating everything that I've been saying. Some of the things, nothing has been entering your head. But you've actually been listening. Can you imagine? I'm missing my voice. Once fucking call crazy. Because you're the first. Listen, you actually know what an apology is. Thanks for the flowers. I'm arranging my room. I'm going to put them on the video, whatever. But like, what I'm trying to tell you is that if, like now, like me, I'm trying to work with friendship or whatever, but it's not really anywhere whatsoever. Like I can't do all this shit, and I'm glad you said it was accepted. But like, obviously, we're doing some type of relationship, and you're going like, I want to be there for you. Do all this shit. So what you're not going to do is just go back to doing things that you do for your fucking girlfriend. I don't want you doing none of that. None of that. If you want to send me flowers, ask me, can I send you flowers? And just know that it doesn't mean anything. It's just going to be like, Mary sent me fucking flowers, or Ella sent me fucking flowers. It's not going to mean anything. So just think to yourself deeply the reason behind you do shit. Behind why you do things. Because if you don't get the result that you want, you're not going to take it out on me. But Lord knows I'm not asking you to do anything. I've never asked you to do anything. All I've asked for, you refuse to do. And now to apologize.
So, remember the narrative where they're trying to spin on Twitter that, oh, how you send your ex flowers and when she rejects it, you be vexing.
Mm-hmm.
You just say this, shout and say thanks for the flowers there. Like in the same like, is that not a crazy person? You're on one end and on the other end. If you don't want the flowers, throw them away. No need for this conversation. If you're broken up, if your ex is done, if you've been cheating left, right, and center, you guys break up. You send your ex flowers. But if she definitely done with you, she's like, okay, well, she's not going to call you. Just gonna ignore it. Just leave it at the door. When you're ready, you come and pick it up. In fact, you throw it in the dustbin. I will send it back to your house even.
Yeah.
So like, okay, here you are.
No, but first of all, you trying to get your girl back. Everyone has done that.
Yeah.
Even like everyone has done that. Like when you guys break up, like usually like when two people break up, there's like a time period they both try to get back together, or this person trying to get or maybe the girl's trying to get back with the guy, or the guy trying to. We've all been through that, so it's not like you're doing anything wrong in my opinion.
I'm not doing.
Because like do anything wrong in that aspect of you sending her flowers. But if she's angry at the fact that you said she should have drove, at the time I know it's not necessarily something to apologize for.
Mhm.
But did you ever consider, okay, maybe since you're trying to get her back, you just consider, okay, you know what, I'm trying to get her back, let me just apologize. It's whatever.
I said it wasn't worth it.
But
I thought about it.
You're trying to get her back though.
I thought about it. I said honestly, if I have to compromise who I am to be in this relationship, I ain't.
But then if you're feeling like this, right, then what was the whole point of trying to get her back?
Because in my mind, right, honestly, I believe everyone is flawed. I believe everybody's imperfect. I believe you're going to meet your partner that's very imperfect, but you guys have to grow.
Yeah.
And have it in mind, if we live in the same city, the growth is going to be a lot faster. It's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah.
This is Toronto to Edmonton. Like, I understand it's a thing about time. So if we lived in the same city, where we'd be in a month, Toronto to Edmonton, it take us 6 months to get there.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't like the way you handle some things. I'm just like, I'm patient. I have time. Like, I'm not running anywhere.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, if all she needed was for you to apologize and you guys were back together, why didn't you just do that?
Because that would be compromising myself. Remember how I said people like women in particular, they don't. I always say women love being lied to. I always say it. And I stand by it. So they don't handle the harsh truth very well.
True. So you could have even apologized and not mean it.
Yeah, but I said there's no. If I do this, It's more of me bowing down to you. You're a proud person. I'm a proud person.
So you're trying to get her back just on a level playing field.
Yeah.
Not trying to.
I found out said multiple times. If you go to my phone, you see. I was like, see, the only way we can do this thing is if we're 50-50. She said, if 50-50 shit, then leave.
You were dating her in the first place, right? And then did you know that she was? Because I've seen some girls that get angry a lot. I just recently dealt with that too, right? Not personally, not myself, but did you know that she's like an angry person all the time before you started dating her?
No. I knew she was an emotional person.
I
didn't know part of these emotions were anger. This is beyond anger. This is rage. Yeah. This is deadly.
Okay, so now when you find that out, obviously there's also some nice part about her that you like. That's why you stayed in the relationship in the first place, right? After finding out that she was always angry, whatever. So I'm guessing those nice parts or those nice what's what I'm looking for here? Personalities about her, right? And her attributes and what makes her like a good girlfriend or a good human being in general. Those are the things you look. Remember how you were talking about the pros and the cons, right? Was that the cons you weighed and the pros you weighed and like, okay, you know what, the good outweighs the bad when it comes to her?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that I was looking at the good at this time and the amount of good in the future.
Or you just didn't want to be